Welcome to another episode of the Mostly Mike Show. Today I'm going to build an outdoor home theater so I can watch videos as well as listen to music while sitting around my campfire with family and friends. The kind folks at Herdio had sent me this package with a pair of 6.5-inch, two-way, waterproof, weather-resistant, indoor-outdoor Bluetooth speakers. So full disclosure, I didn't pay for these speakers. They were sent to me in exchange for this video showing their quality and features as well as my thoughts about the speakers. In the box, there's the speakers themselves along with a length of speaker wire, a power brick, a power cord, and an instruction manual. Now both of these speakers arrived with some pretty bad dents in the grills, which surprised me because they seemed to be protected very well in the packaging. I contacted Herdio, and they were very apologetic and pleasant to deal with. Herdio shipped me out 2 brand new speaker grills without hesitation. Looking at the packaging, I thought for sure that these were going to be every bit as damaged as the old ones because the shipper did not take it easy on these. The grills are just held in place by friction in the slots around the speakers and are easily removed by prying with something thin like a knife or screwdriver. Here's what the speakers look like in their birthday suit. My plan is to use these speakers, an LCD projector, and a movie screen to turn my outdoor living area into an outdoor home theater, which in turn should take my backyard campfires to the next level. But first, let me explain to you how these speakers actually work. Because I don't often read instructions until there's an issue, I was a little confused at first glance seeing speaker wire included in the box, being that these are Bluetooth speakers. Well, they're set up with one speaker being the part that you hook power to through the power brick, and that speaker housing has a stereo amplifier inside its guts, as well as a Bluetooth receiver which supplies sound to the other speaker by way of the speaker wire. The speakers each have their own bracket and can be mounted vertical, horizontal, or even from a ceiling with a variety of holes in the brackets. There's no hardware packet though. Sorry, can't do hardware. The brackets allow you to adjust the angle in many positions. The speakers are claimed to be waterproof, but I just can't bring myself to spray these speakers down with a hose to test them. I hooked the speakers together using the included wire, making sure that the polarity was correct using the color coding technology to my advantage. Connection to Bluetooth was pretty self-explanatory if you have done this with your car or any other device before. And my first impression is that I really like the way these speakers sound. So the copyright police don't get me, I'm going to have to use some Epidemic Sound music. So let's play Kick the Tires from Will Harrison. Now when you're controlling the sound on this, your phone is 100% the volume control. There are no controls on the speakers at all. And you can't really tell the quality of the sound because it's through the camera microphone and there's going to be some loss in quality. Of course, when you look at these in person, they're going to be a lot. It sounds really good, I think. They sound much fuller than my old setup, which was just a portable little Bluetooth speaker from a well-known black and yellow tool company. I do not have a way to test the wattage though, but they claim to be 400 watt, and I will just say that they go pretty darn loud by my standards. I was indecisive as to where I should mount these speakers to get the most out of them in a variety of activities. I connected the power supply and used an extension cord to allow me to move them to different spots to find the best location. I finalized my decision and installed the speakers on the outer 2 corners of the roofed-over area of my patio above the bar. I opted to hide the wires inside the wall using this 14-gauge speaker wire designed specifically for in-wall installation. This is stuff that I already had laying around, but I'll include the Amazon link below along with a link for these speakers. Clicking these links really helps this channel improve future episodes through small commissions that I get from any sale, even if it's not the products mentioned in this video. I stripped the ends back as needed, then used a soldering iron to tin the ends of the wires for a more durable, better connection. I thought long and hard about how to supply power to the speaker enclosure containing the electronics. Neither speaker has an on or off switch, which is okay because if they did, I would need to get a ladder every time that I needed to turn them on or off. I had these multicolor outdoor lights wired to a switch, and I figured that I would wire a receptacle above the power speakers so it would hide the wires for a neater connection. This way I will always remember to turn them off because of the holiday lights being on while my speakers are on. The next phase of the outdoor home theater project was to install the projector screen. I opted to center this screen under the roof of my firewood storage area so it can be pulled down in front of my wood pile while being protected from the elements by the metal roof. I didn't have the mounts for this screen, so I purchased some hammock hooks from the local hardware, which needed a minor adjustment with the help of my vise and a giant crescent wrench. I then used sheet metal screws to attach the hooks to the rafters beneath. This allows for the screen to be easily well hung, as well as being pulled off when needed. Oh, that is so cool. I will post a video on the construction of the firewood storage area upon request. I designed this keeping in mind that the screen can be stored indoors between audio-visual events to keep the screen nice and free from the elements. This video is about the speakers themselves, so I won't get too much into the setup of the projector, but I will describe how all this fits together. I am new to this projector, so I can use any advice in the comments that you can offer me as to how and where to set it up. I learned later that the LCD projectors can mount to a tripod with 1/4-20 threads, which is one of my favorite threads. 1/4-20 happens to be the bolt that built America. Later that night, I tested the entire project, audio, visual, and all, complete with the ambiance of a campfire and a cool, refreshing beverage. I was very impressed with the unique experience that this combination provided. There was just something about sitting by the fire and watching music videos or whatever you want and having great audio to accompany it. I really don't have anything bad to say about these Herdio speakers. They seem to have great sound quality, they look great, and they seem to go plenty loud enough. The only improvements that I could think of that could perhaps further enhance the user experience of these Herdio Bluetooth speakers might be a phone app or other method to provide a graphic equalizer or a means to further adjust the tone, as well as a finer adjustment of the volume control. As far as I can tell, volume is only controlled by the volume buttons on your phone. I know, I'm probably just being a little nitpicky, and who knows, there may already be an app out there such as this available. What do you think? Be sure to check the description below for possible discount codes on these speakers. If you enjoyed this video, how about giving it a thumbs up, and please consider subscribing if you're new here. Clicking on my Amazon store link really helps this channel improve future episodes through small commissions that I earn from any purchase on Amazon after going through my link to get there. I want to thank the kind folks at Herdio for helping make this video happen by sending me these awesome Bluetooth speakers. Thank you so much for watching this episode of the Mostly Mike Show, and I'll see you next time. Me a Husqvarna bar that he found on clearance at a real bargain, but didn't have a saw that the bar would work on. The questions in all of our minds are, 1. Will the 16-inch bars fit this DeWalt saw? And 2. How long will the battery hold up with this extra drag from the added contact area on the bar and chain? And I guess the bonus question would be, does size really matter? Let's start at the top and get to the bottom and find out. So here we are in a secure area outside the Mostly Mike Show Research and Development Center. To be as fair as possible in this test, I'll give the saw